Hello everyone, today is Wednesday 11th of May 2022. Welcome to the second edition of Nigeria Today News. In our last episode, we looked at the population growth around the world, where we focused on the population growth of Nigeria, looking at the effect of this population growth on the economy of Nigeria and how it may contribute to the development of the nation, how to use the demographic dividend in Nigeria. The main measures are to develop the economy and take the road of industrialization. Before we go further, let's take a quick look at some comments from our last episode on population growth. Vika sent in a comment saying Nigeria needs to urgently promote small family laws, otherwise it will be a disaster in the long run. Thank you, Vikas, for your comment. Another comment coming from Daybreak News 247 also sending in a comment saying Nigeria's rising population is a concern, that we should do the necessary thing and give the necessary attention because of our social and economic problem. And Samuel Ati on another comment said, Niger, of course, which means Nigeria, needs to control their population because of poverty in the country. Nigerians need to stop giving birth because of poverty is on the high side. They are running to Ghana and that is too much. Thank you, Vikas. Daybreak News 247, thank you. Samuel Ati, thank you for your comments. Keep the comments coming in and be sure we will always take them. At this point, let's breeze through some of the developments going on in Nigeria's industrial sector.
Thanks, Ramsey. And in the news, America building the largest embassy in Nigeria. The U.S. Embassy in Nigeria has flagged off the construction of its $537 million new consulate building at Eco Atlantic City in Lagos. America's global technology giant Microsoft builds African Development Center in Nigeria. Microsoft, the global technology giant, has announced the opening of its first African engineering tech hub, the African Development Center in Nigeria. The initiative, which rolled off with a current investment worth about $200 million, is aimed at positioning the sector as a prominent foreign exchange earner in Nigeria, especially now that the future of fossil oil is very bleak. It is also expected to help in tackling unemployment, which is plaguing the country, as it aims to train 5 million citizens and provide 27,000 jobs over the next 3 years. EU-AU €820 million project. Nigeria and the EU partner on digital economy as EU announces €820 million digital economy package for Nigeria. The package will help enhance secured connectivity, digitalize public services, support entrepreneurship, and build digital skills while developing a human-centric, democratic governance framework for technology. China builds the Lekki seaport in Nigeria. Lagos deploys China's $629 million loan for the execution of the Lekki Deep Sea Port project. During an inspection visit recently, the President of Nigeria received firm assurances that the port, which has a concession period of 45 years and sits on a land area of 90 hectares, will be completed on schedule by September. Now that was the news. Over now to Ramsey.
From the news, we see that some of the measures have taken off. But is this really enough for the nation? Will this work well for our nation's industrialization? What is our own national path? On today's episode, we shall be looking at industrial development in Nigeria, how this industrial development happened years back, and what is our true direction. Industrialization refers to the mass production of goods in a factory system which involves some degree of mechanized production technology. It is the process by which an economy is transformed from primary agricultural to one based on the manufacturing of goods. Individual manual labor is often replaced by mechanized mass production, and craftsmen are replaced by assembly lines. The importance of industrialization in national development cannot be overemphasized. Before the advent of the European colonial rule in Nigeria, some level of technological and industrial development were achieved by a number of Nigerian communities. This was reflected mainly in the manufacture of tools, implements used for different purposes, as well as the production of artistic materials. At independence, the level of development of technology and industrialization in Nigeria was very low. This was also the case in other areas such as education and health. During nearly a century of colonial rule in Nigeria, the British paid very little attention to the development of technology and industrialization, and the result was the low level of industrial and technological development before 1960. At independence in 1960, Nigeria had a total of 389 industrial establishments. Many of these were engaged in the production of soap, cement, tobacco, textile, and brewing. At this time, this country's population was estimated about 50 million. Products from these factories were grossly inadequate and they met no need of the teeming population. The result was that Nigeria continued to import much of the manufactured products it needed. This was the state of industrialization in Nigeria at independence. Most developing countries see increased industrial output as a central objective of their economic policy. They see it as an integral part of development and structural change. The government has always accorded it as an important place in its various development plans to ensure an increased level of self-reliance in supply of industrial products. It has been shown that low industrial output has helped substantially in reshaping the economic structure of Nigeria. One may then ask, what are responsible problems for this slow rate of industrial development? Let's also take a look at the way we are trying to go and ways we've passed before. The first country we want to look at now is our neighbor EU, especially Germany. EU 820 million euro project is what we want to talk about now. The European Union has announced that it's going to invest about 820 million euros to boost Nigeria's digital economy in the form of an EU-Nigeria digital economy package that will run until 2024. The announcement was made by the European Commission Executive Vice President Margaret Vestager during a meeting with the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. During the meeting, Vestager stated that 820 million euro was given to be part of the Global Gateway African Europe Investment Package worth 150 billion euro, which was earlier announced by the EU Commission's President Ursula von der Leyen, which is supposed to help enhance secure connectivity, digitalize public service, support entrepreneurship, and build digital skill. We are developing a human-centric, democratic governance framework for technology. The investment is supposed to help propel the country's proposed plan towards a digitalized economy, which was a major part of the discussion at the meeting. Also mentioned was the energy relations between the European Union and Nigeria, which should also be improved in the coming years through the option of increasing the supply of liquefied natural gas LNG from Nigeria to Europe. One priority area of economic relation is cooperation in the energy sector. In August 2008, the founding document of the German-Nigeria Energy Partnership was signed in Abuja. The energy partnership was extended for another 5 years in October 2013. The two sides met regularly to promote joint projects. The focus is on the rehabilitation for further development of electricity production in Nigeria, especially by means of renewable energy and improved energy efficiency and greater improvement of German companies in developing energy sources in Nigeria. The Nigerian-German Chamber of Commerce was created in 1986 for fostering bilateral trade between Germany and Nigeria and has since deepened economic ties between the two countries. In 2011, the German-Nigeria Bilateral Commission was created to bolster cooperation in business, education, energy, migration issues, and culture. Germany has started various projects in Nigeria meant to assist the Nigerian government. In 2020, the German government pledged 100 million euros to assist with drought and food shortage. The government has also assisted in training to fight Boko Haram. Nigeria, as at 2019, is Germany's second largest trading partner. Germany exported $1.2 billion worth of goods to Nigeria. Top exports from Germany to Nigeria include rubber, working machinery, and cars. Nigeria in 2019 exported 2.6 billion worth of goods to Germany. As of 2021, there are 83,000 Nigerians in Germany. Nigerians have very high rate of employment in Germany among refugees, second only to Pakistan. The priority area in German development cooperation with Nigeria is promoting sustainable economic development with a focus on small and medium-sized companies. There is also a consulting program on renewable energy and energy efficiency. Through its financial cooperation, the federal government is also helping to fight polio in northern Nigeria. A program to provide financial support to smallholders is designed to improve their market opportunities. Through funding provided by the KfW Development Bank, Germany is also making an important contribution to establishing Nigeria's National Development Bank. Since development cooperation with Nigeria began, Germany has pledged funds worth a total of 600 million euros, approximately 2/3 under financial cooperation and 1/3 under technical cooperation. Even Germany, as the representative of EU, enhances a lot of Nigerian industries. But did EU choose the pathway and the perfect way for Nigerians? What is missing from the EU side? Let's think about it. Let's quickly look at US industrial and economic development projects in Nigeria. America is building the largest embassy in Nigeria. Then talking about Microsoft Corporation, they have just opened its African Development Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Then bilateral economic relations. Very important, of course, the United States is the largest foreign investor in Nigeria, with US foreign direct investment concentrated largely in the petroleum, mining, and wholesale trade sectors at $3.2 billion in 2019. Nigeria is the second largest US export destination in sub-Saharan Africa. The United States and Nigeria have a bilateral commercial investment dialogue led by the Department of Commerce and was last convened at the ministerial level in February 2020. In 2029, the two-way trade in goods between the United States and Nigeria total over $10 billion. Of course, exports to Nigeria include machinery, kerosene, lubricating oil, jet fuel, then aircraft and plastics. Nigeria exports to the United States include crude oil, cocoa, cashew nuts, and animal feed. Nigeria is eligible for preferential trade benefit under the African Growth and Opportunity Act. The United States government says it is committed to strengthening the enduring US-Nigeria relationship, investing in the partnership for the benefit of our two nations. At a historic groundbreaking ceremony highlighting the enduring bilateral friendship and partnership between the country and Nigeria, Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State joined US Ambassador Marybeth Leonard and US Consul General Claire Pettingola to make the beginning of construction of a new US Consulate General in Lagos. The new US Consulate General in Lagos will support diplomatic and commercial relations between the United States and Nigeria and will provide Africa and Nigeria consulate employees with a safe, sustainable, and modern workplace. The $537 million new consulate construction project will directly benefit Nigerian people, according to a statement by the US consulate. Throughout the project, The United States government will invest an estimated $95 million in the local economy, and the project will employ approximately 2,500 Nigerian citizens, including engineers, architects, artisans, construction workers, and administrative staff, then the consulate added. Nigeria is one of the world's top 10 oil resource countries, a member of the World Petroleum Organization. Rich in oil resources have made the country develop rapidly, but now the situation has changed. For the last 9 years, the United States has imported between 9 to 11% of its crude oil from Nigeria, and Nigeria became an important oil supplier to the United States. Nigeria typically accounted for 10% of the crude oil imported into the United States in January. The share dropped to about 5%. In January 2012, import from Nigeria totaled just 449,000 barrels per day, a 54% decrease from January 2011, making the lowest monthly import total from the country since 2002. Nigeria refines almost none of its crude oil. The cost of importing refined petroleum products exceeded petrol exports by $43.56 billion in 2020, meaning the oil is refined and imported back to Nigeria at a very high cost. So, taking into cognizance the above transaction between the United States of America and Nigeria, who is at the losing end? Did the United States of America really promote the industrialization of Nigeria, or did they just plunder on the resources and enrich their own pockets? China, on the other hand, is another choice for Nigeria, especially the One Road and Belt project. The One Belt, One Road Sikh Economic Road Belt and Road Initiative, with the acronym OBO, SERBBRI are synonyms, and they are used interchangeably. It is a development strategy designed by China to facilitate development in recipient countries and acceleration of trade ties. In December 2020, the latest of China's many industrial investment in Nigeria, the railway between Lagos and Ibadan, running 156 kilometers long and costing some dollars. Its opening was accompanied by a public fanfare and Chinese government tweets celebrating it as another victory for both Chinese-led development and for China's public image in sub-Saharan Africa. Over the past 2 decades, China's investment in Nigerian industries and especially transport has offered Nigerian access to capital and expertise for badly needed development at levels unseen since colonial Britain built African railways. This investment has been accompanied by a broader acceptance among Nigeria and China's narrative of goodwill, even as a perception of China as a neo-colonial power in Africa has sprung up in other quarters. Let's take a look at Chinese construction to industrial development in Nigeria. Nigeria's transition to civil rule in 1990 and the eventual consolidation of liberalized economy by successive administration have resulted in the signing of several business deals with the Chinese government and Chinese enterprises. A key agreement was the establishment of 2 Chinese constructed and operated special economic zones in Lagos and Ogun State as part of a plan to create zones in 5 countries under the auspice of the Forum on China-African Cooperation, FOCA. The hope was that zones would attract Chinese manufacturing businesses and help Nigeria diversify the economy away from oil dependency. Beijing established diplomatic relations with Lagos in 1971, overcoming the hostility that was associated with Chinese support for Biafra during the Nigerian Civil War of 1967 to 1970. A delegation visited Beijing in 1972 and signed an open-ended agreement on trade and technical cooperation. Despite the close relations of the 1970s, Nigeria asserted its foreign policy independence. For example, Nigeria not only became a member of the frontline state, but also supported materially and otherwise groups fighting for independence in many southern African countries. In 2006, China and Nigeria signed a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) on the establishment of a strategic partnership, which was the first for an African country. The partnership led to an oil for infrastructure arrangement under which Chinese companies were offered first access to oil processing licenses. Following President Buhari's visit in 2016, Nigeria was offered an infrastructural loan of $6 billion US. Chinese companies have increasingly been locating to Nigeria. By 2016, the number registered with the investment agency had grown to 308, which are focusing on oil and gas, construction, and telecommunications, though the numbers could be considerably higher. Nigeria has been one of the largest recipients of loans from China. Between 2010 and 2015, Nigeria received the fourth highest amount of loans in Africa from China and the sixth highest over the longer period of 2000 to 2015. However, that is likely to have gone up in the wake of the $7.5 billion US loan from China in 2017 for the Lagos to Kano and Lagos to Ibadan railways between 1999 and 2017. Nigeria has been the second largest importer of Chinese goods after South Africa. Exports to China have also been in the top 5 in most years over the same period. In the 1980s, Nigeria had 175 textile plants employing 250,000 people, with many more employed as traders and suppliers of cotton and other inputs, including thousands of cotton farmers. It accounted for around 25% of manufactured value added, with roughly 35% exported to West African countries. However, by the end of the 1980s and early 1990s, production began to decline. Production in China, led by Foreign Direct Investment (FDI) in the Special Economic Zone (SEZ), dramatically increased. The growth of Chinese import was facilitated by the massive influx of Chinese company representatives to Nigeria and Nigeria traders flocking to China. The year 2019 was the first year that Nigeria formally joined the big family of the BRI. China is ready to work with Nigeria to explore new opportunities for cooperation in various fields. Here, I wish to share some of my observations on how to take China-Nigeria relation to a higher level. In the process of Nigeria's industrialization, we have cooperated with Europe, yes. We have cooperated with the United States of America. We have cooperated with China as well. But who are our real friends? Who is really driving the industrialization of Nigeria? This is something we must think about and own up to. We can't just follow the American flag. We can't just be pushed around by the EU. Also, we can't just follow China's development path. We have to follow Nigeria's path of self-sufficiency and self-development. For us at Nigeria Today, we know that Nigeria is not yet where it wants to be, but in terms of industrialization, we are moving, but definitely we have not gotten to where we want to be. But any nation that fails to develop and utilize adequately human resources in her industrialization and national development will not only be backward in terms of advancement, but will surely be condemned to perpetual poverty. Nigeria Today wish Nigeria as a nation all the best as she strives for an encompassing industrial and economic development that will permanently alleviate poverty. Please drop your questions and suggestions at the comment section below. And also, remember that we will be taking them one after the other for further analysis. Don't also forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nigeria Today. My name is Ramsey Enoch Agbo. Thanks for watching.